Every town has its quiet heroes. People who show up when others run away. People who risk their own lives to protect strangers. In 2018, in a small Illinois suburb, one of those heroes stepped forward. His name was Jemel Roberson. But on a cold November night, after disarming a gunman and saving lives, Jemel's courage would be repaid in the most unimaginable way. He was shot, not by the man he stopped, but by the very police officer called to help. Tonight, we unravel the chilling story of Jemel Roberson, a man who died wearing the word security across his chest. Was this truly a tragic accident, or does the deeper story reveal something far more sinister? And most importantly, why was a hero mistaken for a threat? Jemel Roberson wasn't a stranger to hardship. Born in Chicago, raised in the heart of Illinois, he knew early on that the world could be dangerous. Friends described him as quiet, responsible, and deeply faithful. Jemel spent countless hours at church, playing keyboard during worship. But when he wasn't in church, he worked, often long nights, as a security guard at Manny's Blue Room, a local bar in Robbins, Illinois. It wasn't glamorous, but Jemel took pride in his job. He wore his uniform with seriousness, understanding that in communities where tension often ran high, security wasn't just about checking IDs or watching doors. It was about protection. It was about making sure people got home safe. Jemel had dreams bigger than security work. He talked about becoming a police officer one day. Ironically, he saw himself wearing the badge, protecting lives. Friends believed he had the temperament, the discipline, and most importantly, the heart. But fate would rob him of that chance. It was the early hours of November 11th, 2018, a Sunday. Manny's Blue Room was still buzzing, filled with the late-night energy of music, laughter, and drinks. But not every customer was in the mood for peace. Around 4 a.m., an argument broke out inside the bar. Heated words were exchanged, and soon fists followed. The fight escalated fast, and in the chaos, a man pulled out a gun. Panic swept through the room. Patrons ducked, scrambled, and screamed. But Jemel didn't panic. He rushed forward, tackling the man to the ground. With a mixture of strength and calm precision, Jemel wrestled the weapon away, pinning the man to the floor. Bar staff and witnesses later said Jemel had the situation under control. He was doing his job, protecting lives. The gun was out of the shooter's hands. No more shots were fired. No more blood was shed. But fate had other plans. Someone had already called 911. And when the Robbins police and officers from neighboring Midlothian arrived, they didn't see a hero. They saw a black man dressed in black,